And this exhibition, I think its central contribution is to show us the ways in which art and culture has been central to what is normally understood as primarily a political set of projects.
And I think one of the key aspects for all of us is to also consider what happened at large in the project, right? Not only how, for instance, that interpretation or ways in which we look at Pan-Africa. We have been saying also that Pan-Africa also is defined as a territory, as an imaginary that has different definitions of art and culture that, of course, have never been explored in depth in terms of its aesthetics. But it has also this attention to a borderless consideration of solidarity, to the recognition of histories of colonialism.
We began doing research collectively on the show around 2019. And one of the things that we realized early on is that every instance of Pan-Africanism being put into print or into circulation always comes with some different nuance. If you look at the way that activists during the mid-20th century in the 1950s and 1960s, the way that they used Pan-Africanism during the process of decolonization, it's fairly different than how it's getting taken up during the 1990s when, academics in the US and in other parts of the world are thinking about Afrocentrism. Mm-hmm. And so for us, it was important to maintain that sort of like heterogeneous, diverse, complex, elastic sense of what Pan-Africanism can be, understanding that there's no concrete definition to the concept each time it's being used.
It's a cyclical movement, what we've all been saying, and it's very, it changes its meanings with different contexts and different moments in time and in history, and ends up, however, being a kind of an umbrella term for a lot of other terms: Black power, Afro-pessimism, negritude, many terms that each have a part to play or something to speak to the larger question, of how Pan-Africanism manifests itself.
Thinking about a canon of Pan-Africanism as told through Spanish or through the Spanish world is a very different one than it would be through a Francophone lens or an Anglophone lens. And I think, the various iterations of the show will help us expand exactly what we take to be a Pan-African text.